Good morning, people. How y'all doing this morning? Of course, I got my boy Rocky over there in the passenger seat, but he's sleeping. I'm doing my morning drive, and I was thinking some more about the good green. You know what I mean? That good smoke, that medicine. I was thinking about see, I'm from Prohibition land, so down here it's really been a struggle trying to get the good medicine that we've needed in our life, the good green herb from the earth, the best medicine. You know I'm right. But anyway, I was thinking about strains, and I was thinking about classics that we used to get, man, and I swear, we're on the other side of the country from California, so the first sorry about that pause, I'm getting a call, I'm just gonna keep on talking. One of the first types of good ganja I remember getting was, man, we used to get White Widow a lot, like the real classic Northern Lights, White Widow, and then there was some stuff called White Rhino, and it had to be about 98, 99, and man, when we got that White Rhino, boy, that shit was so frosty and so good, and I'm gonna check into that strain and see if it's still around. Oh man, it was frosty. We also used to get one called Snow White. I don't know if somebody just made that name up, but man, that shit was good. But some of the bigger buds back then was they called it Big Red, and man, it had a good, just a classic dank taste. And there was a lot of OG skunks going around back then. A lot of stuff didn't have a name. It's not like it is now, you know. You couldn't go to the store and get it. You got it, and whatever they said it was, that's what it was. You could look in High Times and kind of compare. But yeah, I was just thinking back, man, on those OG classics. You know, I know we had a lot of just Kush, but there wasn't a lot of purple. But yeah, I was trying to think, you know, I'm gonna check up on that White Widow and that White Rhino. I might look into how those are doing these days. But see, I love the pine. I like that pine. That's one of my more favorite terps is the pine, and I like the lemon. I mean, who don't? But for me, if I could get like a piney, like musty pine with like maybe not so much a spicy, but just more of like a bright weed flavor. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but I'm sure you do. Just like a green, with that pine, boom, with that skunky funk, like a skunk pine. That's it. I mean, of course, I like the platinum, but I don't think it's been around that long. That's really a piney one. But you know, yeah, back in the day, man, we'd get a bag, it arrive, and man, it would just be a big stank Humboldt County, you know, just straight nugs, man. I mean, God, look, it was so rare back in the 90s that I literally had to convince people that it was actually bud. I mean, you might not believe me, but there was people that they didn't even want it, because they'd say, "Oh, that ain't bud, man. All we had down here was that Brick Reggie." I mean, we had some good Brick Reggie down here, and, you know, that's what we thought anyway. We thought it was good Reggie. You could go to New Orleans and get hash, but I mean, mid-grade started making an appearance around 95. Popcorn bud, that's what we call it. Bright green little popcorn nugs. Real good, real flavorful. I don't know what strain it was, but yeah, man. So yeah, I'm thinking about digging back into maybe some AK-47, some White Widow, and some Northern Lights, and see if I can't find me a